I began playing hockey when I was 9 years old. I'd started at a new prep school, and part of the athletics curriculum was to play ice hockey. Most of the kids here had been skating their whole lives, and when I came in, I was the one who had to hold onto the boards in order to stay on my feet. However, I still had a lot of fun, and I quickly fell in love with the game. I loved it so much, in fact, that my parents decided to surprise me with a backyard rink for Christmas in 2010. I'd spend hours on this rink, skating in circles, going back and forth, pretending I was the next Patrice Bergeron. A few months later, my hometown Boston Bruins won their first Stanley Cup in 39 years, making me a fan for life. I played street hockey, I played pond hockey, I watched hockey YouTube videos in my free time, I became obsessed with the NHL video games. At this point, I was all in. In 5th grade, I began to play goalie every now and then so that my friends could shoot on me, and I was actually pretty decent at it. I really liked the action, and I also just loved that feeling when you make a great save and kind of shock everybody. However, things began to change when, in 7th grade, we started to play other schools. My best friends transferred, which left me feeling a little bit alone at school already, but to add on to that, this was also my first time playing competitive hockey. I was definitely a bit shell-shocked with the intensity and the speed that the game was played at. I really only played for fun, and now I was being thrown into this high-pressure, high-intensity situation. This wasn't just playing at school with my friends anymore. It was now playing with a group of guys who learned how to skate before they could walk, and were treating middle school like the NHL. Now, I'll be the first to admit it, I was not very good. I was playing kids who played hockey year-round, and I had never even taken goalie lessons. What's unfortunate is, middle schoolers are old enough to be mean, but not mature enough to be good teammates. I took a lot of verbal abuse because of this. It even got to the point where I punched one of my defensemen in the face after he told me I fucking suck after I let up a goal during a drill in practice. Instead of being given a spot on the bench in the locker room, sometimes I had to change in the shower, and whenever I showed my frustration, my coach would yell at me for being immature. I began to dread playing hockey. I took lessons for a bit, but I stopped because I couldn't differentiate it from my other hockey playing experience at school. Playing any hockey away from my backyard rink suddenly seemed like a mistake to me. When I transferred to another school for high school, my winter sport became basketball for the first 2 years. But when I got home from practice, I traded my shoes for my skates. Kids at school knew I was a hockey kid too, so they would ask me, "Ryan, why aren't you playing hockey?" And I never really had a good reason aside from, "Oh, I don't know, I'm not good enough to play." Yet, deep down, I really wanted to play again. When senior year came around, not only was I entering my last year of my backyard rink as college loomed in the future, but I also realized that this would be my last chance to play hockey again. After a lot of thought, I decided to say screw it and play JV puck my senior year. This time, not as a goalie. We didn't win many games, and I was definitely still a subpar skater, but I absolutely loved it. We had practices early in the morning or late at night. We had a tiny team, so we were always gassed during our games, but we were always having fun. And isn't that what sports is all about? That winter, playing JV hockey gave me some closure with the sport. No longer do I need a small backyard rink to contain my enjoyment for the game. Whether it be at a rink during public ice sessions, with a group of regulars of all ages who have a group chat to organize games, or on a frozen lagoon in the public garden with both friends and strangers, hockey has given me countless friendships and memories in so little time. So, to my backyard rink, thank you for being a space to keep my love for the game alive. While I'll always cherish those frigid nights alone on my ice, I can't wait to see where the sport takes me next.